Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we did some more looking through Brackenbury here. Found a couple places we couldn't really get much information from. Turned in a quest that may be a bit questionable, and now we're looking through the sanatorium, where I'm worried about what they're doing here. Let's see what else we can find going on here. The strange device seems to thrum with power.
Good day, stranger.
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over pages of notes. She almost walks into you. Eccosi, here I am, looking so hard for answers in my research that I do not see the kith standing in front of me. What can I do? What do you do here? According to my research grant, I study awakenings. Subliminating pre-awakened souls has been one of Animancy's greatest successes, and I am working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. She gnaws at her lip. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Wydwin's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revua with nothing to show for my efforts. I'm awakened. I've been recalling flashes of a past life. She scratches her chin. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study, I'm afraid. I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. She gives you a broad, if strange, smile. But I thank you for the offer. Something else you need? I'd like to know more about Animancy in the Valian Republics. It is a dynamic and respected field. Even the Bale Reach incident did little to show it. People in the Republics are more accepting of risk, less superstitious, ready to try anything that shows promise. But Animancy also has the potential to do great harm. I'm honestly not sure whether the benefits outweigh the dangers. This is true of any great technology. You cut a man open to remove sick flesh, and there is a chance you kill him. Build a boat to explore new land, and perhaps it sinks with you aboard. But surely these things make us better off, even though they sometimes fail. Well, farewell. And yes, I am a little concerned about things. I'll discuss it after we go through this place. We need a key for that one. We can go in here. The edges of the cage are dented and scored with claw marks. And sometimes you get people in here trying to make trouble for the Animancers. I wouldn't mind being better armed, so what if it makes the clients a little nervous? Okay, so we can't actually go through this place right now. What I can say is that things are a little concerning about what they're doing. Mucking about with someone's very being and soul, that's a questionable thing. And inserting animal souls into people, that's not making it so that they're continuing. That's making an animal live on inside of a person. That was a very questionable thing. And worrying. Anyway, I am not going to take the guy's grimoire. I am going to deal with him personally. So I think that's what we're going to do right now. Back to Copper Lane, please. Alright, we made it back to Copper Lane. Now, let's head down into the catacombs. Alright, we're down here in the catacombs. Now, let's head down there, because we are going to kill him. He really is kind of a beast, causing such problems. Unfortunately, Rowena is probably going to stay a mystery. Once we walk up to here, we're going to drop down a save, just in case this fight ends up being harder than intended. Alright, here we go. Modred told me about your experiments. I can't let your research continue. Helig lets out a bubbling hiss of frustration. You sound just like him. No ambition, stuck on his pet project and his self-righteous sense of ethics. If it were left to people like Modred, animancy would be little more than sorting Engwithan pottery. We'd be as stuck in time as those hut dwellers. He gestures at the table in front of him. Everyone wants immortality, but nobody wants to know what it costs. A tremor passes through him. He clutches at his stomach. Costs, indeed. There's a purpose yet that you can serve. Alright. I want you to go ahead and cast Blessing, because I'm pretty sure that'll be very useful for us. And you... Let's see what Minor Blight does here. Maybe it'll help out a bit. Okay, we all burned, but on the plus side, these guys are all dealt with. He died quickly.
No problem.
I guess we didn't need to cast those spells. And we've got Helig's Grimoire. That'll go for you. We've also got Soul Ward Amulet, Fine Robe, Fine Scepter. A soul prowls within the bloodstone like a caged Stelgar. It's filled with a fierce, restless energy. Who are you? You see an image in your mind of a woman in heavy leather armor bearing twin daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome, who calls her Rowena. The vision shifts to a windswept plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leathers lay dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. Rowena falls among them, her body collapsing next to the young man you saw earlier. She's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A lone figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering to step over the corpses. His eyes are filled with an unnatural light and fixed on Rowena. He reaches out to her, and what little life remained in her body departs. When he takes the amulet from around her neck, you feel her anguished soul trapped within it. With a final contemptuous glance at the fallen Dalton, the man departs. Dalton sent me to find you. The soul pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who's both bold and generous. But fury and despair gnaw those images away until all you can feel are cold crimson walls pressing against you, and something loathsome feeding off of you as the years fade into decades. What do you want? You see an image of the amulet shattering and the soul inside rising and dissipating among the stars. Well now. She probably wants to be freed. You can get access to Ray of Fire and Console Hot's Draining Touch. Go ahead and learn them. Sure, it costs some copper, but it could be useful. Ray of Fire creates a scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to the target and anyone caught in the ray. And the caster's hand becomes a toxic parasite, causing corrosive damage to the target, weakening it, and converting its life force to the caster as endurance. Interesting. Alright. Let's head back and report in. He is going to want to set her free, I hope. But it's going to be harsh, and it's probably going to hurt. Really feels like there should be another location up here, but I don't see anything. Anyway, come on, let's run up. There we are. Now then, I believe he was just around the corner up here. Indeed, here he is. Oh, actually, I just remembered something. Before I do this, Fine Scepter. Actually, I think... Yeah, you use a regular scepter, so a Fine Scepter will actually help out. Anyway.
Good day, stranger.
Did you find her? Show him the amulet. Yes, but not as you expected. The old man studies the amulet. Rowena used to wear this. Where did you get it? From Helig, who's kept her soul trapped inside it for decades. It's time to set her free. Dalton's eyes widen in horror. No, please! After searching for her for so long, just to have her close to me, to visit her in my dreams, that would be enough. Perhaps she found you now so that you could finally say goodbye. Dalton's expression withers. You're right. Please, let me do it. He draws a club with a trembling hand and crushes the amulet. As the gem cracks, you feel essence rush from it. The old man looks at the shattered gemstone. Thank you for showing me reason. Perhaps she'll wait for me in the next life. He looks at his hands, shaking. By the flame, she won't have to wait long. Please, take this. He hands you the club. It's from my old adventuring days. I think it's time I finally let them go. Well, we got Dial Eon Dibitha. Okay, and it's a unique club. Not that we're going to be using it, but we'll put it into storage. Okay, then. We gained reputation. You know what? Let me see what we have on our reputations. 2 benevolent, 1 clever, 1 diplomatic, 1 passionate, 1 rational, 2 honest. Not too bad. Personal, nothing. Oh, party reputations. Defiance Bay is faintly good. Gilded Vale is overwhelmingly good. Deerford Village is neutral. And House Domenal doesn't really care for us. Probably because of what we chose to do. But we're getting in good with Defiance Bay, so, I mean, there's that. And we still have another 15 minutes. You know what? Since I'm here, where is the option? Ah, here it is. AI behavior. We should set these up. I'm not going to use per rest abilities, but let's see. Class behavior. Aggressive. The fighter uses knockdown and discipline barrage at the first opportunities. Clear out will automatically be used whenever the fighter has 3 enemies in range, if per rest is enabled. Or hold ground. Uses vigorous defense when engaged by more than 2 opponents. Uses unbending when below 50%. Endurance per rest is disabled. Defender is enabled by default, and if disabled, will be re-enabled at the start of the next combat. And what are these? Let's see. Not move to attack under any circumstances. Character will not move to attack unless they are engaged by an enemy. If that enemy is defeated, they will seek out new enemies to attack. Actively seek out nearby enemies for combat, regardless of whether or not they're being directly attacked. Actively seek out enemies for combat, regardless of whether or not they are being directly attacked. Okay, so passive will not do anything. Defend, you'll basically be standing your ground. Defensive will actively seek out anyone nearby. Aggressive will attack anyone. So we'll go with defensive. Class behavior, I'm going to leave alone for now. Adair, you are also going to be defensive. And I'll let you be aggressive. Next we have Durance. We have aggressive. The priest uses interdiction as soon as support begins. If per rest is enabled, the priest emphasizes damage and crowd control spells. Support uses holy radiance whenever someone in the party is below 33% endurance, or if 2 or more people are below 50% endurance. If per rest is enabled, the priest emphasizes healing and support spells. Okay. And healing uses holy radiance whenever someone in the party is below 33% endurance, or if 2 or more people are below 50. We'll go with that. And you will also be defensive. Alright, Aloth. We have damage. Wizards use Arcane Assault as soon as combat opens. If per rest is enabled, they use direct damage or foe-only AoE spells. Crowd Control. If per rest is enabled, the wizard focuses on foe-only spells that cause afflictions. Defensive. Wizards use Arcane Veil and or Grimoire Slam as soon as they are engaged in melee. And Spell Sword. If Progress is enabled... Okay, we'll go with damage. You're going to be focusing on damage. I'm going to go with Aggressive for you. Alright, Kana. Let's see. Aggressive, Chanter emphasizes offense-oriented invocations like those. These are not available. Summons are prioritized. Summoner. Chanter prioritizes summons, but like such and such. If those are unavailable, support are emphasized. And support. Chanter emphasizes support-oriented invocations. Prioritizes team support over summons. No, you're a summoner. You will also be aggressive. And you. Let's see. Class behavior. Ranger uses wounding shot and marked prey against targets engaged by the companion. Cautious. The ranger holds position and prioritizes enemies that are engaged by his or her animal companion. Uses wounding shot and marked prey against targets engaged. Nope, we'll go with aggressive. You will also go with aggressive. And animal companion... You know what, actually? We'll keep you guys defensive. We'll keep everyone defensive, I think. Because I don't want them to charge forward and end up nearly killing themselves over some of these things. So, all AI will be defensive. I think this will work. This should make them actually more willing to start fights and get into combat, and I won't have to keep telling them, oh, go fight things here. That was honestly kind of annoying having to deal with that. Honestly, we don't need to be holding on to the lockpicks here, but you will hold on to this. That's something we can sell. We have a robe we can sell. I'm still holding on to that hood. I mean, we can sell a bunch of these books. Yeah, we don't really have that much. I mean, we do have some gear. You could do with a better arquebus, but I don't know where we'd find one. Is there anything I want to upgrade, now that I think about it? I could enchant the larder door to make it fine, but that's it. Let's see. You, actually, improving your robe would be good. I think it's worth it to improve it to be fine. We've got plenty of this. I think we can. Go ahead, throw down an enchantment on Duran's robe. Hopefully, we can actually improve them later. I'm not going to bother the... Maximum enchantments reached. Oh, because attribute bonuses it already has. Alright, you... I could give a attribute bonus to you, but I don't care for. I could make it fine. What about your staff, actually? Accurate, damaging, or fine. Fine is accuracy and damage. So that's actually a good thing. Secondary damage you've already got. And slaying... I mean, I could give it Kith slaying if I really wanted to. Which would be good against anyone that... It's wide-ranging, but it could be useful. I don't know what wilders are. Vessels are undead. Spirits are also undead. Primordials, I'm not sure, and beasts are just beasts. And while I could enchant, say, this sword, which is already fine, I don't really need to, I think. Okay. Your leather armor isn't actually giving anything but overseeing, which is actually very useful to have. Intellect might be useful to have. You, all you have is hand and key, which is actually quite useful. And you've got your bow, which is already... No, it's accurate, not fine. Wait, yours has accuracy too. So we're going to want to save it for exceptional for you. And it does seem that I can change it later on, so that's good to know. Okay, I think maybe we can leave that all then. It's fine by me. Alright, let's just run over and sell this stuff because I can. I'm trying to pass time because, I don't want to start up a new area with only like 10 minutes. It's a complete new area, First Fires. Complete new region. Because that's where we're going to go next, First Fires. Maybe not Andra's Gift. Is interesting. Well, I could do Andra's Gift. Nah, we'll pass on that.
Good day to you.
Anyway. Yes, things to sell. I'm selling that. I'm selling that. Keeping that. Selling all these books. For 300 coin. And we've got, how much coin? 1,700. We've got a lot of coin now. The Dunrid Demon. +2 intellect. Okay. Things are going relatively well, I think. Oop. Oh, that's a command thing. Alright, so... yeah, things are going well. Sure, we've gotten a little wounded in that fight, but we're fine.
Following your lead.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything to change for you. Oh no, we do have, oh! Maybe I can change this. Switch that for this. Because then he'd get, increases... yeah, that's actually better. I think that's actually a better mix. And I'll set the second one to that. But I think March this one is going to be better. Move quickly, boost yourself so you get faster reload times, and then bonuses to fortitude and will for allies. I think that'll be good. I didn't realize we had a new one. And then we have the chance, which will improve eventually. Yes, now you have field triage so you can help people. Okay.
Hey.
Other than this, wait. Oh, you have a second chance
What?
Hey.
there. Oh, you can turn on Defender. I guess we can have that on for you. It's not the worst idea, I guess.
What?
You've got your abilities. Okay. You have Arcane Assault, which doesn't matter very much.
Yes?
You've got your things. Oh! Oh! What's this, thing? A wanted criminal by the name of Nairi the Deft Hand has arrived at the stronghold seeking aid in fleeing the Deerwood. Looks like we need to actually visit there. Let's... fine, then.
Eh?
We'll finish this episode out by heading back to, Cad Nua and dealing with this. Pretty sure this is something that needs dealing as quickly as we can. On to Cad Nua. It's a while to travel, but we'll be fine. And we can actually take a look at the things we constructed. So that'll be nice. Speak to the messenger in your great...
repairs and this keep will be a sight to see.
Speak to the messenger in your great hall at Cad Nua. Okay, the Western Barbican is now repaired. Yay, it looks nice. The walls are still kind of damaged. What else? What else did we repair? Okay, the main keep, that's fine. Bright Hollow is fine. Eastern Barbican, Western Barbican. And the dungeons and the merchant stalls. Those are all fine. 38 minutes to finish the Artificer's Hall. I might just leave time to pass so that we can have that made. Okay. Let's head up here, see what we've got going on. Then we'll take a look in the dungeons. Alright, so we've got a messenger in here. I bear a message from the Ducal Palace. Okay, we've got two people here. Greetings, milady. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the Ducal Palace. Your claim on Cadnua has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Badamar has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. Who's Chancellor Warren? He's an arbiter of legal matters for Earl Badamar of the Grasp. Tell me about this Lord Gathbin. An old Aediran lineage, I believe. He looks around the Great Hall. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. Cadnua is mine. The Gathbin family disagrees, as your claim is not based on lineage and official ruling is required to remedy this dispute. I'll go meet him then. The Chancellor will await you in the records room of the Ducal Palace in First Fires. Okay. So we have something to do. And we also have this guy. Name's Nairi. Begging your pardon and all, milady, but I was hoping we could talk. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. So, might be I got myself nicked here and there for a few unsavory deeds. My name's on posters all over Defiance Bay now. Makes it harder to walk about freely, if you get me. My thinking is, it's time for me to seek out new horizons. Deadfire Archipelago seems nice. Then I'm out of everyone's hair. Only, I could use some help getting there. Not that I'm asking you to do this for free, mind. I picked up a couple things here from, a fellow I know. Not much good to me if I'm caught. You should turn yourself in. You can't be serious. They'll hang me! I'll see they give you a lenient sentence. It's better than living as an outlaw. Yeah, alright. It's been hard trying to find a burrow to hide in. Might be best just to start over clean. Thanks for giving me an honest chance at it, I guess. Well, at least he's, willing to turn himself in. Alright, let's take a look at the dungeons. Because we do have someone in there, and they've been repaired, and I'm curious what they look like now, fully repaired. Oh, jailer.
Good day, stranger.
Greetings, my lady. I'm here to maintain the cells for you. Should you take any prisoners in your travel, I'll make sure they're tended to as you see fit. Do you have any instructions for me? What do you want done with these prisoners? I don't need anything at the moment. Okay. And there's Aorn. This isn't so bad, really. Fewer trolls, anyway. Okay. Well, they may be dungeons, but they do look clean. Sure, we've got someone imprisoned here, but hey. We'll at least keep things better than, well, if it went worse. It would have been interesting if I could have turned him in and then brought him to the Knights. Oh well. We gain prestige from it, which is honestly unexpected. Our prestige now matches our security. We're going to need more security. So I think what's going to happen is... Oh wait, is it done? Oh, it's done! The Artificer's Hall is completed. I didn't even notice. How long ago did that happen? That must have been very recent while we were walking around here. Okay, we'll go take a look. With the Artificer's Hall completed... Let me just take a look. Oh yeah, it was just finished.
when he left the stronghold. Okay, good. Alright, so with the Artificer's Hall completed, what we're going to need is more security, or we're going to have problems getting our taxes. Well, I could do one of the curtain walls. I think what we'll do is build the barracks, because we'll be able to recruit people in order to keep the place defended. So that'll be good. And we get a mechanics bonus when we rest here. But yes, first up, the barracks. Finishes in 2 days. All right, let's take a look at the new building that was built. Should be somewhere around here outside. Let's see here.
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband.
Yes. Right over here is the courier, is the Artificer's Hall. Good. Looks pretty nice. Let's take a look inside and see our Artificer. See what we get from him. Obviously, he's probably going to be a merchant or something. Let's see. This looks like something from an Adeiran drinking game in which several vials are filled with water and one with concentrated Sonreed liquor. Sprigs, gears, and wires jangle around in the crate. Interlocking rings are carved with peculiar symbols. They slide across one another with a soft series of clicks.
Well met, friend.
Greetings, my lady. Here you will find only the most ingenious of contraptions. Oils and snares and dwimmercrafts, all to fetter and frustrate your foes. Do you wish to have a look? He's got traps. Honestly, I shouldn't have been surprised. Alright. So, we'll probably want to try and find a blacksmith or something in order to get, better weapons and the like. At some point. What are the options there? We've got the craft hall. Okay, craft hall is what we're going to want afterwards. And we might want other things. We're going to want to build the Bailey, because that'll provide other options that we can get. Those don't matter very much. But
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
well, not right now. We don't need to. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we'll head over to First Fires. That should be nice. Also, yes, we can rest, and now we can get mechanics. Sadly, we can only pick one. Anyway, next episode, on to First Fires. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Phalai. That is Laniara, Adair, Durance, Aloth, Kana, and Sagani. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.